be here. Always consider it a pleasure to share ideas. I couldn't just walk in here and say, "Boy, I want to talk to you," But to be invited is a much easier way to do so. The theme, I was asked to speak about the issues as it relates to heroes, as we are celebrating Heroes Week. But I want to add a little twist to it. I'm talking about national heroes, personal heroes, and values. I want to mix those things together. Now, I want to start with the premise that my company, our mission is we're transformation people. We transform. We give you two options. Either above where you presently are or beyond your wildest imagination. That's our mission. Our values, our core value is, our goal is excellence. And then GOAL, spell out our value statement. G, we express gratitude for those who choose to do business with us. That's G. O is obligations. We honor our obligations. A, all. We take all stakeholders into consideration with every decision we make. And L, we love what we do. That's it. Mission and values. How many of you could actually tell me the mission and the values of your company? Exactly as it is, not, well, it sounds like, and I know where to find it. How many of you? Not too many, huh? Common issue in Jamaica. People can tell you where to find these things. But exactly what are they? It's a little different. Now, I use that to establish that national heroes in Jamaica is very similar to the concept of mission and vision and values in companies. Boy, company must have heroes, man. Jamaica has 7. I mean, some companies have up to 50 heroes. But then what do we do with it? What's it for? Companies must have mission and values, but nobody knows what they are. Not even the person who drafted it. So it actually doesn't serve the purpose it is alleged to supposed to serve. Now, we have 7 heroes. I'm sure you can remember most of them. The one that I focus on mainly is the first, which everybody knows what the first one is, right? Marcus Garvey. Garvey was always very special to me because I'm born August 17th. So I take that as part of my mantra. Leahcim Semaj means the one who came with the storm to turn things around. So I've always taken it as I'm continuing what Garvey started from a different perspective. Now, in 2007, I was asked to give the Bob Marley lecture at the university. And the theme for that year, should Bob Marley be made the next national hero? People are on both sides of that issue. Huh? My position was equivocally no. Why? Bob Marley is already an international icon. So make him a national hero be a demotion. Huh? On top of that, Marcus Garvey was named our first hero. We trotted him out on his birthday, and he may be mentioned this week. What else? What purpose has it served? There's a wonderful quote from Jesus that says, if you love me, keep my commandments. How many Jamaicans own a copy of this? The Philosophy and Opinion of Marcus Garvey. All right? But there's volume 1 and there's volume 2. We have all his newspapers. We have the poetical works of Marcus Garvey. So that there's no question about what Garvey stood for. It's all written. Now, how much of this is in the political, national, social, intellectual space of Jamaica. All we have done, we have exploited the name of Marcus Garvey and done absolutely nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. The other heroes, we talk about them from time to time, especially this week. And the national hero did this, and Nanny can catch bullets with... Now, the question is, folks, we have a little problem. All right, so why do we need heroes? Yes, countries need heroes. There's a psychological need for heroes. Societies need heroes in times of social upheaval and national self-doubt. It is supposed to be an anchor point that you can draw on, and as the hero would have done, as the hero said. But just like in our context of mission and vision and value statement, we have them written down somewhere, but it's not used for anything at all. We should be drawing energy from these heroes. Now, if we take it another step further, since the country is not using national heroes, let's go to personal heroes. Don't we all have personal heroes? Was there not somebody in your life that saw more value in you than you saw in yourself? Typically a teacher. And they said things, and they reflected on what you could become. Who were your heroes when you were growing up? They are the persons that help to shape what you have become. I heard a very powerful definition of a hero, personal hero. An associate of mine said his father is his personal hero, and he paused, of what not to become. Because he would never wish to be. I mean, every negative trait of humanity, his father personified it. So that gave him a wonderful lesson of what he should not become. Now, we get to adulthood now. Again, who are your heroes? Who are the persons that you look to for guidance and inspiration? More importantly, who are the persons that see you as a hero? Your spouse? Your children? Your co-workers? Your business associates? Your friends? Are you their hero? We have something that guide our life from a spiritual dimension, because I heard one thing that Kiwanis is committed to is spiritual development. There are two spiritual concepts that we need to pay attention to. The first one is karma. You all familiar with the word karma? Because karma is, in a sense, you reap what you sow. You create your future. The things you do come back. What you do come back to either bless you or to haunt you. So you are able to do so by virtue of karma. How many of you are familiar with the concept of dharma? Dharma says that each one of us is here for a unique purpose. One of you. One set of DNA, none other like you. One set of fingerprints. So either you accept that you are here for a unique purpose, or you're a speck of nothingness. I choose the former. And what Dharma says that if you live that purpose, first of all, identify that purpose that you're here for and live it. It covers everything that you need. So for example, if you figure that your Dharma, you're here to spit. You can spit far, you can spit high, but then it doesn't stop there. What are you going to do with the spitting? You have one of two choices. You use it to solve a problem or to fulfill a desire. And you do so, people will pay you for it. So the karma, what you do comes back at you. Dharma, find your purpose, live it to the service of others, and you shall be eternally rewarded. Now, we can go further. We hear about the concept of paying it back. But even more importantly, the concept of paying it forward. Some years ago, I was coming from Montego Bay, and I passed a man on the highway. You could see from his body language, just from his body language, that he had 2 flat tires, no spare and no jack. We're good, sir. I reversed and I stopped and I offered assistance, because I always, once you have an SUV, you must have a 2-ton jack in your vehicle. Because look at something them put in, it serves no purpose. So I was able to take off the 2 tires, and I knew a place a couple of miles away you could get it. And when we came back, the man went in his pocket and offered me money. I asked him if I'm mad. I said, that one dub, boss. What you're trying to do is to turn my generosity into a commercial action. If I accept pay for this, guess what? The transaction done. But if I leave it in the universe, my children can all benefit from it. I learned it from my mother. My mother, when she was alive, she said, listen, you have a banana? I said, yeah, I can. All right, you want a hand? No, bring the whole bunch now. And she took the whole bunch, cut up for me. And she went around the apartment complex and gave her 6 here and a dozen here and she keep just half dozen for herself. Guess what? That banana feed her for a month. Because everybody who got from her, they didn't even ask her. When they go in market or supermarket, them just bring back something for her. Because she never asked them much, just give them. It's in giving that you receive. So the whole notion that the bonds we create in terms of how we live with each other. So we create national heroes, but we do absolutely nothing with it. Decoration. In the same way that within your workplace you have mission, vision, and value statement. Wonderful. It's on the left-hand side wall as you go inside. You know where to find it, but nobody knows what it is. If that's what we're going to do with heroes and values, it makes absolutely no use. But what about at the personal level now? We have choices. We have no control what a nation does with the heroes. But we have some control over one person. Guess who? You. Question then. What are you? In every story, we have heroes and we have villains. If you're not the hero in the story, then you are the villain. And the things we do, in the same way we talk about karma, you know what you do now with your life? You're actually writing the script for your tombstone. Your life is an active and a verbal presentation of the script for your tombstone. What's it going to say? Will you be seen as the hero? Will you be seen as the villain? Are the people that you interface with, do they see you as their hero? The wonderful thing about life, guess what? No matter how dark and dirty your past is, guess what? Your future is spotless. So that if there's any concern or question about the persons around you and in terms of the role that you play as hero, just by desiring it and wanting it, your tomorrow can be totally different. The nation, I don't think we can do much about it. We'll continue on this path, just keep talking about, oh, we have 7 national heroes and 9 of the Maroons and this and that. And we'll talk about Marcus Garvey without ever opening one chapter, one page of what the man stood for. That's their problem. But your problem is that in terms of the universe that you function in, your family, your friends, your fellow Kiwanians, are you their hero? If you choose not to actively become the hero by default, you've actually decided to be the villain. That's how every story goes. I hope you choose wisely. and make sure you are the hero. You are the living hero for all those around you. Thank you very much.